Hello, y'all. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aaliyah Amira, and if you don't know me, I help women, everyday women, improve their quality of life through wellness, career goals, and mindset. And today, I wanted to share some career techniques with you guys so that you can improve your quality of life through leveling up and skilling up in your job. Now, I know that entrepreneurship is very important and it is very popular right now. However, I do think it's still important that we are able to work 9 to 5s until we save up our money and we're able to invest in our entrepreneurship goals, right? So today, specifically, I want to share um, some jobs that I found that you can do remote, work from home, because I always get asked, like, Aaliyah, where do you find your remote jobs? How are you able to work from home? I've been working from home consistently since 2020. Of course, COVID hit and everybody was work from home, but I've been able to maintain remote jobs since then. And I can understand the importance of having a remote job, especially if you're a mom. Maybe you want to stay home with your kids. You don't want to worry about the commute, whatever. You just want to stay home. So I am going to share a few jobs that I found. And then later, I'm going to share some of the job platforms that I find all of these amazing jobs on. All right. So let's get started. All right, so the first job is with Happy Co. right here. It's a level 1 customer support specialist at Happy Co. And as you can see, it is fully remote, so that's always a plus. This right here just gives you an overview. So it's just saying, as a customer support specialist, you will be an integral part of our client support team dedicated to ensuring efficient resolution of level 1 support tickets. Okay, so that right there tells me that you're going to be using some type of ticketing system, and this is more like a customer service role. So it gives you a little bit about the company. It gives you a little bit about um, the client that the company is staffing for. So here are some of the responsibilities. So first one, they want you to manage and resolve level 1 support tickets efficiently, ensuring high levels of customer satisfaction. So they basically want you to be able to manage the tickets effectively while giving like a high level of customer service. Utilize Zendesk and other customer support tools to track, analyze, and report on support tickets. Collaborate with technical teams to understand product functionalities and support requirements. Provide timely feedback to the product and engineering teams regarding customer challenges and potential product improvements. Participate in the development and updating of knowledge bases and facts to reduce ticket volumes and improve customer self-service capabilities, assist in training and onboarding of new team members, and contribute to continuous improvement initiatives. Okay, so right here, I just want to go back up to this bullet point. Right here, it does say utilize Zendesk. Now, if you're not familiar with Zendesk, Zendesk is a software that is a CRM, so customer relationship management, and that's where they're going to manage the customer tickets that come in. And I would say if you've never worked in a role like this, but you have some technical experience, technical background, you could still qualify for this job. It doesn't necessarily, I mean, they're using Zendesk, but you may have used something like Salesforce or HubSpot or ServiceNow in one of your past roles. And so you can just explain that in an interview, like, no, I don't have direct experience with Zendesk. However, I do have some experience with other CRM tools. And I think that that would be appropriate. Collaborate with technical teams. So this is telling me that you may, well, they probably have a software team that you're going to collaborate with. Product functionalities, you'll become an expert in customer service and moving these tickets in and out to support requirements, right? So that's just basically supporting the functionality of the software and what it's supposed to do. So that is a good skill to have. If you've ever collaborated with other teams, then this would fit this bullet point, just collaboration with technical teams. Provide timely feedback. So it's looking like you definitely need some type of time management skills for this. So if you've ever worked in a role where you had to manage your time, you can speak to that in an interview. Participate in the development and updating of knowledge bases. In fact, so basically, they also want you to maybe help create some type of training material, maybe some quick tips or something to have on file for the department and possibly for new team members coming on, assist in training and onboarding new team members. Yeah, that's what I just said with this bullet point. So if you've ever been in a role where you had to train someone coming in on the job that you were doing, that could fit that bullet points in an interview. And then ensuring compliance with SLAs. So that's just service level agreements. That's what they agree to offer the customer, which is HappyCo. Okay. So just a breakdown of some of these bullet points. These will be your responsibilities. Now, here's what you would need. So you would need 1 to 3 years of experience in customer support, preferably in a technology or software company. Okay, so like I was saying, if you've ever had any type of technical support experience, you would qualify 1 to 3 years. So that's what I was saying. It's not necessarily an entry level role, but if you have experience in like tech support or a customer service role, you can probably transfer customer service to speak to this bullet point. Proficient in using Zendesk or similar customer supporting ticket systems, and I kind of spoke to that in the responsibilities. It doesn't necessarily have to be Zendesk. It could be any other CRM that you're familiar with. But one of the things that I like to do is whenever I see a bullet point, let's say if this were me, I've never personally used Zendesk, but I would just go on YouTube and maybe search for a tutorial that features how to use Zendesk. And that way, at least you know the basics and you can speak to that in an interview. Strong problem-solving skills and the ability to handle multiple tasks under tight deadlines. Basically, you need to be able to multitask. And right here, they're telling you maybe some of the deadlines may change, but they want you to lead with your problem-solving skills. So if you've ever had a role where you had to solve problems, you can speak to that in an interview. Excellent communication and interpersonal skills with the fluency in English. So they want you to be a good communicator, able to work with other teams, experience in documenting processes and contributing to a knowledge base. So again, they want you to be able to document different workflows and processes, maybe creating some type of training material for new coming staff, ability to work independent as well as part of a team. So basically, they want you to be able to collaborate with the team. However, you can go do your work on your own with minimal supervision. So I think that this will be a great job for anyone who wants to just get started in a technical role, but you may not have like 5 years of experience, but you just want to get in. This would be perfect for you. The preferred qualifications is experience in customer support within property management or real estate. So when they say preferred, this is qualifications that they would like you to have. However, they are not required. And then technical familiarity with the CRM systems and multilingual capabilities. Again, these are just preferred, but they are not required. They have pretty good benefits. This job right here is contract to hire. I've had contract to hire roles in the past. It just means that you'll be under a contract for a specific amount of time, and then you could possibly get hired on full time. All right, and again, this is fully remote. So this is just one of the jobs. I think that if you tailor your resume to put in some of the key words within in the responsibility section, then you could possibly, get a call back from a recruiter. All right, so moving on to the next role that I wanted to share with you. So this is a job at Stripe. So Stripe is like a payment system. I have a Stripe account that I use whenever I'm selling things online, and they basically process all of the payments for me. So it's really easy. But this would be perfect if you have any type of finance background because, again, this is like a payment processing company. However, the job role is a user escalations specialist, which you can find on their website. They tell you about Stripe. This is who they are. They tell you about the team that you will be working on. And then right here, this is what you'll do. So basically, you'll be responsible for responding to incoming user escalations from Stripe in a timely manner within the SLAs. So again, just being able to manage your time well, respond to customers within the SLA. So they probably have some type of service agreement saying, hey, if you have some type of problem, we'll respond in 3 to 5 business days. That would be an example of an SLA. So just keeping up with that, then you'll be great. Communicate directly with users to solve the most painful problems. So this sounds like you're basically gonna have to prioritize the level of the problem or the severity of the problem, and communicate directly with users. Be accountable for a timely and accurate resolution for all user escalations. So basically you take on the responsibility of resolving all of the escalations. They want you to be accountable for that. Directly or in partnership with our Stripe team, drive fast resolution and demonstrate extreme ownership. Conduct thorough, data-driven root cause analysis of escalation and work with partner teams to validate findings. I would say don't be scared when you see data-driven root cause analysis. They just want you to get to like the root of the problem. Share findings and insights with leaders through forums and presentations. Again, they may want you to, once you find some of the root causes, they just want you to share that with your leadership and maybe present them in like a team meeting or something like that. Collaborate with partner teams to identify remediations to address root causes of escalations and and drive change from a user's first mentality. Challenge the status quo, identifying how and where Stripe needs to improve. So this may be something like you just want to look for ways to help Stripe improve based on some of the findings and some of the complaints from the customers. Help build the team and process from the ground up. Support training and socialization efforts for process adoption across Stripe. Build relationships with partner teams and drive accountability. Understand and help influence the relevant product roadmaps that will address the most frequent user escalations. All right, so as you can see, it's not exactly an entry-level role. They do want you to have some experience in escalations, of course, customer service, collaboration, communication. They want you to really help them build better processes so that they can maybe resolve issues faster. That's what it sounds like. Now, here are your minimal requirements. Experience leading multiple concurrent projects. Again, just being able to multitask and be able to be a part of multiple projects at once. Analytical rigor and ability to use data to inform decisions. Comfort with SQL is a plus. So basically working within a database. If you have any experience working with SQL and databases, that is a plus. They did not say it's required, but it is a plus. The ability to navigate Stripe's organization and work cross-functionally with SMEs. So a SME is a subject matter expert. So they just want you to maybe work probably with a product owner or someone who knows the product very well. And then you all can speak back and forth to see how you can make it better. Sound judgment and impeccable attention to detail, deep sense of customer care, and users' first perspective. So it looks like they're big on first impressions. Unflappable exothermic energy under pressure. They want you to be able to work good under pressure. Comfort with ambiguity and a proven ability to create order out of chaos. Okay, so to me, this just sounds like they want you to be okay with having maybe like gray area. They want you to be an independent thinker and be able to solve problems on your own. Solid stakeholder management skills, a sense of urgency, and a drive to see issues through to resolution, meaning that you may really be like a problem solver at heart and you won't stop until the issue is resolved. All right, so this right here, it says hybrid work at Stripe, just explaining their hybrid work model. However, if you look over here, it gives you some office locations, but this does say that it is remote in the United States. So this is a full-time remote job in an operations team. So operations will be big on processes and workflows. So right here, it says the pay and the benefits. This gives you a range. 84,000 to 139,000. I'm not sure what that is based on. However, I think that 84,000 a year would be pretty good if you're coming in, especially if you don't have a bachelor's degree, but you do have that experience in customer service, escalations, maybe some project management skills, then this may be a great job for you. I think that when you're tailoring your resume to get hits for this, you want to definitely use the word escalations, resolution. You can even drop in data driven, maybe in your skill set, definitely customer service. Yeah, and collaboration. So those would be a few keywords. If I were applying for this, I would add into my resume just to get some hits. But yeah, that is the second job that I wanted to share with you all. It is at Stripe and it is fully remote. And it does not require a bachelor's degree. So, all right, moving on. So the third row, this is going to be with Tinder. Now, if you're not familiar, Tinder is an online dating app. A long time ago. I actually used Tinder. It's so funny. But yeah, Tinder is a really cool dating app. It's been around for a while. So they're pretty solid, I think. And the role is a global escalations specialist. Now, if you take a look right here, the location is the United States. It is full-time. The department is member experience. So right there, I already know you're going to be working with some of the members who are using the app, which is pretty cool because you could be helping them find like their soulmate. I think that's cool. Anyway, it goes over some of the values of Tinder. So if I were applying for this job, I would definitely take note of the values and be able to speak to that in an interview to impress the hiring manager and even the recruiter. So the role, Tinder brings people together with tens of millions of users and a presence in every country on Earth. Our reach is expansive and rapidly growing. Your work here can change the world. I love that. So let's see, our global escalations team within the member experience organization is dedicated to supporting and protecting our user base. So you're going to be protecting users and helping them resolve their issues while they're trying to date on the app. In this role, you will protect our ecosystem, prevent fraudulent activity, enforce our TOS, and improve the Tinder experience. Investigate, troubleshoot, and drive our most sensitive, complex escalations to resolution, spanning topics across trust and safety and member support. investigate bug and app functionality reports, and work with engineering to help them resolve issues, collect user feedback on new product and feature rollouts, be comfortable dealing with high pressure issues, gray areas, and policy process changes, address sensitive content issues, graphic content, hate speech, etc., communicate and coordinate with cross-functional partners across member experience, engineering, communications, marketing, legal, outsource partner teams, and more, contribute to our own organizational projects, and consistently drive process improvements to support the team's goals and objectives. Okay, so that was a lot, but I would say again, you may qualify for this role if you have a strong background in customer service, if you're able to speak with people and resolve their issues, if you ever had a role where you had to collaborate with different teams. Some of it is tech, so if you have some type of technical experience working with computers or working on apps, that may be a plus for you. I just want to see if there's anything about this role. So right here it says prevent fraudulent activity. So if you have any experience in fraud, this may be a good role for you. Right here, investigate bug and app functionality. If you've ever had to test a software, then you may qualify for this role. Basically letting them know, like, maybe something like, hey, a user could not log into their account on their mobile phone. They're reporting this issue, and then maybe you can hop in there and investigate and report back to engineering what's wrong, or what you found. Collect user feedback. Again, they may have some type of ticketing system where users call in and then they just give certain feedback. And then with that feedback, they use that to maybe create new features or updates. So that's cool. Dealing with high pressure situations. Again, just being able to work under pressure, dealing with gray areas. Again, just being an independent thinker, and able to think on your feet. They may not have a black and white rule that you can go to when resolving issues. So they want you to be an independent thinker. Address sensitive content issues. So I don't know if you've ever used, like, maybe dated online. Sometimes you can come across, like, like the Tinder swindler. Like, it's people on there who are up to no good, and you can be able to maybe catch some of them, people using the app the way that it's not intended to be used, and then contribute to other projects. So if that sounds interesting to you, then I would say go ahead and apply. Here's what they're looking for. They would like for you to have a minimum 2+ years in a similar role, basic knowledge of Zendesk. Again, Zendesk is the CRM. And again, if you never use Zendesk, sorry, then I would just look it up, Google it. You can probably find a quick tutorial somewhere on YouTube just showing you how to use the basic functions of Zendesk, and that way you can speak to it in an interview. Ability to understand and summarize complex cases quickly. So again, like I was saying, they may want you to be able to think fast and solve problems fast. Outstanding analytical skills and excellent judgment, high flexibility and adaptability, ability to multitask, keep up with large volumes of email in a fast-paced environment. So you may be dealing with some emails, and they may be coming through pretty fast. So if you have experience dealing with emails as far as customer resolution, you can definitely put that in your resume and then speak to it in an interview. Outstanding time management skills, being able to prioritize tasks according to priority and severity, that would help you out. If you're a fast learner, a great teammate, you are tech savvy, again, because this is an online app, strong attention to detail, passion for helping people, ability to use critical thinking and logic, and a bachelor's degree or higher or equivalent. So usually when they put or equivalent, they're saying or equivalent experience. So maybe you have an associate's degree and you have about 5 years experience, then you may still be able to qualify for this role. So I would say don't count yourself out if you don't have that bachelor's degree. If you have the experience, go ahead and apply anyway and just see what happens. This is just giving you an overview of some of the things that you would get, some of the perks you get as being a full-time employee. It looks pretty good, and the salary range is $25 to $29 per hour, which is very good. So this is the last job I am going to share with you all. Again, if you want to apply, some of the key words that I would use, of course, is escalations, customer service, collaboration, maybe investigate, put troubleshooting in some of your skill sets, communication, just so that you can maybe, get some hits and hopefully get a recruiter to call you back. All right. So that is the last role that I did want to share with you guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like the content, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Take care. Bye.